check! It's English O'Clock! Ang pag-aaral ng English upang madaling matutunan, bakit hindi natin simplihan? Halika! Manood at makinig sa English Teacher ni Juan!
Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na to, huwag kang matakot. I made learning English easy for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. At pakishare mo na rin sa iba para marami pang mga Juan na gaya mo ang matuto. Hello everyone! Welcome to another English 10 learning episode. Are you ready? Huwag kang mag-alala. Madali lang dito. Our target most essential learning competency for this video is evaluate and make judgments about a range of text using a set of criteria. Naranasan mo na bang magpasama sa kaibigan mo sa shopping mall para bumili ng damit? Kaso nga lang, magkaiba kayo ng taste and preference, kaya nahirapan ka sa pagpili ng damit na babagay sa'yo. This happens because both of you do not follow certain standards or criteria in choosing clothes. Hindi ba't mas madaling mag-decide kung ano ang dapat hanapin na damit? Kung halimbawang alam nyo ang kulay, sukat, or style ng damit na bibilhin nyo? The same principle applies when a panel of judges were asked to evaluate and judge the contestants' performances in a singing contest. Their decisions should be based on certain criteria such as the vocal quality, stage presence, style and performance, and others. Ganito rin ang kinakailangan kapag nag-e-evaluate si teacher ng mga written outputs or performances ng mga estudyante. And of course, you, as a student, must also be aware kung ano-ano ang criteria na dapat mong i-consider kapag gumagawa ka ng outputs. Dahil, ito ang magiging basihan ng magiging score mo, hindi ba? Bakit nga ba kinakailangan pang mag-set ng criteria when we are evaluating a text? Well, evaluating a text or even performance has always been subjective in its very sense. Subjectivity in giving judgment has always been an issue in terms of fairness. When we say subjective, it is based on or influenced by personal feelings, tastes, or opinions. Maaaring sa'yo, very good yung output. Pero sa paningin ng iba, satisfactory lang. In addressing this concern, criteria have been helpful tools in establishing objectivity in evaluating a text. When we say objective, ito naman yung kabaligtaran ng subjective. It means your opinion or judgment is not influenced by personal feelings or opinions in considering and representing facts. Kapag mag-e-evaluate tayo ng written outputs or performance, we have to be objective and not subjective, simply because it allows us to develop sound and fair judgment. As a learner, it is also important to take note how evaluators establish a sense of objectivity in evaluating a picture, text, and/or performance using a set of criteria upang matimbang mo kung naging fair ba ang judgment o hindi. In making judgments, it is necessary that evaluators form the sense of objectivity. Being objective means being fair. There is no sense of bias. Personal feelings are detached from the act of judgment. Giving judgment vary from images, media, or texts. Judging these complex works becomes easier with the help of criteria. These criteria guide the evaluators on the scope and limitation of what to judge or examine. Basically, criteria are set of standards and/or principles considered in judging a particular work, output, or performance. They may vary depending on what is to be judged or evaluated. For example, Criteria in evaluating an essay may be different in evaluating a song. The most common indicators in evaluating a text include the following: content, cohesion, grammar, mechanics, word choice, tone. Let's deal with each criterion. By the way, just an additional information, criterion is the singular form of criteria. The first criterion is content. Content refers to the idea, concept, focus, or details of the subject matter as discussed in text. Here is a sample evaluation of a poem in reference to its content. The poem Stolen Rivers is by Philippa Yaa de Villiers, an award-winning South African poet whose work focuses mainly on race, sexuality, class, and gender within the context of living in South Africa. Though written in an easy-to-digest manner, the poem involves the weight of history and oppression. The next criterion we have to consider in evaluating a text is cohesion. Cohesion refers to the connection and organization of words, phrases, ideas, and concepts presented in the text. Cohesion is an important feature of academic writing. It can help ensure that your writing coheres or sticks together, which will make it easier for the reader to follow the main ideas in the text. Read the two paragraphs below. Which one flows better? Paragraph 2 flows better. The first sentence introduces the topic of Costa Rica and its relation to the world. The second sentence tells its location in the world. The third sentence continues with more details on a specific part of Costa Rica, which is the southern part, that was mentioned in the second sentence, and so on. Remember that the more closely related the topics between one sentence and the next are, the more the paragraph will flow. And when you want to introduce new information that hasn't previously been mentioned, that is usually an indication that you need to start a new paragraph or you need a transition word to tell the reader you are moving on to a new topic. Grammar is another criterion we have to consider in evaluating a text. It deals with fluency and accuracy in terms of language structure and facility. Evaluating the grammatical structures of a text may include parts of speech, sentence patterns, linguistic style, sentence structure, transitional words, and spelling. The next one is mechanics. Mechanics refers to accuracy in punctuations and capitalization. Tama ba ang paggamit ng punctuations? Na-i-capitalize ba ang mga salitang dapat i-capitalize gaya ng proper nouns? Also, we have to consider word choice in evaluating texts. Word choice deals with appropriateness of words, especially in terms of depth and level of formality. Naaangkop ba ang mga salitang ginamit sa text? Masyado bang malalim o mababaw? Formal ba o hindi formal? Angkop ba sa target audience ang ginamit na mga salita? Ito ang ilan sa mga bagay na maaari nating i-consider when we are evaluating text in terms of word choice. Lastly is tone. Tone refers to the emotion or feelings attached as expressed by the text. The tone in a story indicates a particular feeling. It can be joyful, serious, humorous, sad, threatening, formal, informal, pessimistic, or optimistic. Tignan natin kung ano ang tone nitong isinulat ni Ernest Hemingway entitled A Clean, Well-Lighted Place. Upon reading this portion, you would feel that the tone is calm and peaceful. Let's have another example. The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe. In this excerpt, notice the many adjectives and verbs that imply insane, nervous, and guilty tones. Remember that there are as many examples of tone in a story as there are stars in the sky. Any adjective, adverb, or even verb you can think of can help convey the tone in a story. Here is a sample activity where you can apply the things you have learned today. You will be asked to read the excerpt of an essay. Then, you will write your explanations or observations in reference to the criteria we have discussed: the content, cohesion, grammar, mechanics, word choice, and tone.
So did you learn something today? Sure ako na hindi ka na nosebleed. If you want more of this video tutorial and learn English in a light speed, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at i-turn on ang notification button para updated ka sa mga bagong lessons. Ako ang teacher mo, ang English teacher ni Juan. Class dismissed! See ya!